Yummy vanilla ice cream, that's exactly what you are. How it started, how it's going. Have you seen that meme? It's a great meme. It's to show you what was it like back then, what it is like now. They're always funny. Today I'm going to show you one, or three. Look at this. This is from Dic Carter. Now, Dic Carter called HEX a scam. Dic Carter said the corrupt SEC has an open and shut case with Ricardo Corazon, the founder of HEX. Dic Carter said we're all going to zero with a 70% chance, which is basically near certainty. You know what a 70% chance means, friends? It means go sign up to Buck's famous leverage exchange, GMX fork on PulseChain, and put on a leverage short. That's what a 70% chance means. It means I'm so confident, put on a short, it's free money. Have a read. While the corrupt SEC's case is not criminal, when you see cases like this, it normally entails a parallel prosecution from the Department of Jelly Beans and law enforcement. This is such an open and shut case that Richard Hart, HEX, had such a US presence that you will very likely see this. The most probable outcome by far, in my estimate, is actually jail time for Richard Hart, after perhaps an extended amount of time on the run and living in a non-extradition country. I give that a 70% chance. I don't say this to be cruel or harsh, but this is my honest assessment. Well, sir, I would like to tell you something, sir. See, friends, that's how it started. Let me give you my honest assessment. See that, friends, you know? Hey, you're going to look at it again, okay? That's my honest assessment. That's my honest assessment, okay? Big, fat, green bubbles in your face. Bitcoin ain't giving you more than a 2x. And if it does, it's going to be a 3x. Congratulations. Is that what you're holding for, friends? Really? For a 2x? Are you serious? Don't get scammed, friends. Don't get scammed, okay? The scam is consensus trade, by the way. That's the scam. The scam is consensus trade. Does anybody else tell you that? No? If only I had a friend wearing a cork hat literally right now. Right now he's wearing a cork hat, who literally has a treasure map for me on all of his charts. And he shows me right here in big letters. Do you see these big letters? The only secret to markets is positioning. What does that mean? It means the only secret to markets is positioning. How is everybody positioned? How are the weak hands positioned? Okay? How are the weak hands positioned? Are they all saying it's going to zero? Look at the price. I want to ask you again, friends. This is the best part. This is the best part, by the way. There are many, even HEX influencers that you and I were watching back then. We see clips of them. They're gone now. They're gone. They don't feel confident to come back here. You know why? Because they don't see opportunity here. They see death. Now, they talk about opportunity. They don't really see it. If they really could see it, they'd be out here flapping their lips, helping the community. Instead, they're waiting on the sidelines. And they got big bags. I hope they don't dump. They've also had an enormous ego takedown. Their egos got deflated so hard. They thought they won the game. Thought they solved money itself. This is the thing, man. This is eHEX. This is HEX from Ethereum. Now, friends, obviously, I'm just going to tell you something right now as well. While we're on the topic here. When I talk about combined HEX, when I talk about it, it's for you and me to get a reference point. It's an important reference point. Just like market cap is when you chart Fibonacci's, okay? That's important for us. But for the new people coming in, they don't give a damn. Guess what? I can talk about combined HEX all I want, which I will. It's for our reference point. But everyone's just going to be looking at one. By pHEX, right? eHEX, look at this. All right, combined HEX, 2.99 cents is around 3 cents. Okay, but if you look at all of them, both of them, people, you know everyone's just going to look at one. For example, like, does anybody talk to you about, hey, I'm buying crypto when it's worth 1.7 trillion for the notional value of all the combined market caps of all the coins? No one says that. They say, I'm buying Bitcoin for $43,000. That's what they say. They don't combine everything. I know on average, it's a good thing, right? It's a good thing because, yeah, it obfuscates expensive labels in people's minds. This is eHEX, by the way. eHEX is 1 cent. What about the pHEX? The pHEX is 2 cents. 1 cent and 2 cents. They are important to me for a reference point, but that's about it. The eHEX, pHEX debate, yeah, it's done now. You can tell it's done. That's it. We're here to stay. This is the ratio. We're pinging up and down. You guys can play with yourselves. So I want to go back to Dic. Now, when Dic Carter says we're going bad. Now, here's the thing, friends. Okay. I don't care who you are. I don't care how nice you are. I don't care what VC connections you got. I don't give a shit, all right? I'm a man of the people, and let me tell you something. How dare you go out here and FUD people's bags to zero when you know what really goes on in the freaking crypto industry? You should know better. You all know how it works. What, you're going to pretend like you don't? You know, Dic invests outside of Bitcoin. This became like a big narrative because on his website, he has a portfolio section where he invests in like poopy coins, and the Bitcoin Maxis felt betrayed. So when he had his whole debate about, oh, Bitcoin Maximalism is not working, I've got to leave the trade. There was this debate because that's what happened, friends. So this was a debate what happened, right? So Dic made a leaving the Bitcoin religion. Oh, he went on Bankless. That's right. He went on Bankless, leaving the Bitcoin religion. He also made an article here setting the record straight. A eulogy for Bitcoin maximalism. So you can see here these types of narratives that come and play out, friends. But let me tell you something right now. Okay, we are now the grassroots of crypto because Bitcoin grew too big. That's it. It's huge now. It's huge by comparison to everything else. So you're going to see more of these stories come out. Look, at the end of the day, friends, I don't really care. We're fun here to make memes or whatever. Like, we know we're on the winning team. We're on the winning team, okay? Because I know from Metcalfe's Law, PulseChain community's got 200,000 people. It's only 13,000 daily active users. For us to 10x that and get 100x the price, we only need to go from 200,000 people up to like 2 million and 13,000 daily active users to 150,000-ish, 100 to 150,000. That's all we need. You're going to add literally 2 million people. Bitcoin has 219 million people holding it today. If you want a 100x price increase in Bitcoin, you need to get 2.2 billion people in. 2.2 billion. You ain't getting that. You couldn't even get it with infinite QE. You couldn't even get it when Elon Musk said it was the coolest thing in the world. You couldn't even get it when they paid people. They printed currency to tell everybody, sit at home, play with your willy, and look at these electronic cyber world and buy crypto. You still couldn't get it back then. So that's just some perspective for you on how diminishing the gains are. But you know who knows this? Dic knows this. That's why Dic went around and started investing in all these other projects from day one. Investment funds and stuff. And that's why there was a big rift in the crypto community. So in the Bitcoin Maxi community. Now, it's funny. So a lot of people don't even know this story. I'm here just to shed light on it because you're looking at it like, yeah, well, duh. But I mean, we can't say duh because when they have like 480 Bitcoin for one person, and the next dude's got like 820, and the next dude's got like 460. They are incentivized to believe in Bitcoin maximalism. Of course, man. They're Hex Maxis. There's Ethereum Maxis. Of course, man. It's the bag size. But I don't care about them. They've made it. I don't care about them. I care about you. I care about the downtrodden of society. I care about everybody who's been scammed. I care about everybody who wants to find the way. I care about everybody who thinks they need to pay $5,000 for a mastermind course to go learn something and go suck someone else off in an alleyway just to get some VC insider allocation. I care about those people so much I make content for free for you. And I keep a straight posture the whole time too. How it started, how it's going. How it started, how it's going. And it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. We've got a lot of receipts to go through throughout the rest of the year, by the way. you guys, right? I can't call you guys. You things, you kicked the wrong hornet's nest. I'll tell you right now. The funny thing is, I've got enough chain link and other bags. I'm fine too. It's just, I'm just telling you, just warning you, he's kicked the wrong hornet's nest. I'm telling you, you're going to live to regret it. Okay. Look, it's not too late to join us, by the way. It's not too late to join us. No exchange listings. Does Binance have HEX, Pulse, or PulseX? No. Does Coinbase have HEX, Pulse, or PulseX? No. Does Bybit? No. Are there leverage trading exchanges on centralized exchanges? No. Nowhere. Absolutely freaking nowhere. Are you learning? You're going to learn the easy way or the hard way, because I'll tell you right now, you are learning. What path do you want to take? How it started. Yazan. Sorry, the moment I see PulseChain, I lose interest. No matter what happens to the price, I can't fathom using a blockchain that Richard Hart is behind. Even if PulseChain becomes the #1 blockchain, that'll be the end of my crypto journey. How it started, how it's going. Thank you very much. When do you think he said, friends? Do you think those types of comments? Now, I don't know specifically when he said that comment, by the way. So I can see it here, January. It is yesterday, right? So those are the types of comments we were seeing made at the bottom of red candles. Now, here's the thing. His language, though, this is the thing, right? You can see the bias in here, because the language from Yazan, he still says, no matter what happens to the price, okay, even if it becomes the #1 blockchain, they weren't even saying that in the red candles. Okay, I still got receipts for this. I got DMs. I got a lot of messages. I got tags on Discord. Woo! I'm not going to embarrass people anymore, but you embarrass yourself with your portfolio. You got to look at it every day. Look, these people were literally saying to me, I feel so sorry for you. People, friends, you know what it's like to wake up. You have your cold orange juice. I'm going to go to the gym, and I read a comment from someone saying, wow, man, you had so much potential, Somi. I can't believe you got scammed by Richard Hart. You and all your family have lost all your money. Now everyone's poorer because of you. And now this thing's not going to work. You're clearly wrong. You're clearly biased. You are averaging into a loser. You've broken every single invest and trading rule. It's never going to come back. Everything else in pumping, etc. You've got it completely wrong. You have absolutely no idea. I feel really sorry for you because you had so much potential. Do you know what it's like, friends, to read that every single freaking day? Every day while the thing goes down, and for me to say, this peanut brain ain't going anywhere, baby. Do you know how hard it is? It's hard. I know you like a long and hard family show. Like, subscribe. I do the dirty work for you, friends. Okay? You don't have to do that. You don't have to see that. I don't want you to see that. Because I know what people go and do. They go there, they click sell. They go find their way. They go buy a JPEG, do something else. And they go screw themselves up. Okay? That's why I have said, right, friends, I could have done, my whole strategy could have been, instead of 90% core, 10% lottery, instead of that, just do 100% core. Just do the lottery by yourself. Just do it all by yourself. Don't talk about it to anyone else, and just do what it is, right? I could have done that. And that's what I was doing at the start. But then I realized along the way, I go, wait a minute. I'm going to have an enormous amount of dead bodies, people at the morgue, people getting absolutely wrecked, butchered, the ambulance, sirens. I know what's going to come. At least let me help people. Not at the very, very end and say, oh, by the way, it's time to exit. That doesn't work, friends. That doesn't work. You notice that? At the bottoms, when I was saying, it's time to buy, what are you thinking? I know you're watching me like, oh, man, thank God this guy's kind of like promoting my bags, but oh my gosh, he looks like an idiot right now. I know you were thinking. Okay? I know you were thinking it. Now, flip it. At the very, very top, you got glitter in your face. You're doing handstands. You're eating jelly beans. Who invited those girls over there? Okay? There's a guy with a saxophone playing music. Okay? When that happens, do you honestly think you are going to listen to me when I say, listen, man, you've changed your life. This thing's up like 68x in a row. Bitcoin's 80K. The stock market is not at roaring new highs. It's at a lower high. And yeah, they're going to print money, but the government has to look like they got to save the day first. So they got to let it crash first to do it. Do you honestly think you are going to be listening to everything I said with a rational mind? And even when I say, you know what, I'm not 100% sure it'll happen, but even if I'm like 40% sure, still take, I don't know, 20 or 30 or 40% of your portfolio out, put it in stable coins and just sit on it for a year. Okay, you're not going to listen to that. You're going to be listening to the big fat green candle in your mouth. That's all you're going to be listening to. That's why I'm looking out for you. That's why from today, friends, since literally last year, I've been telling you 90% call, 10% lottery. We are going to indulge in these things. We are going to throw around and do these. They'll not only strengthen your community position that you have, because hey, man, friends, like when I buy these other coins, okay, now here's the thing, difference. PulseChain meme coins, they're fire. You got Tangkang, you got Teddy Bear, you got P Diatro, but they're all fire, man. Like they're not going anywhere. But when you go buy meme coins and other chains like Coke and Dog with a Hat, there ain't a cult there. They're trading season coins. You see? And by the way, they're the most popular ones. Think about all the other ones you don't even know about. They're not going to survive a minus 99% if it happens, and I hope it doesn't. They're not going to survive. We have in this community. You have. Okay? So that's why I've even shown you, look, most people shouldn't have a business touching a lottery coin. But I know people do it, they just don't talk about it, okay? I know they do. So at least you know the healthy perspective is all your lottery tickets should be 10%. All of them. Because, friends, I saw it. I literally saw with my own eyes, okay? My own eyes in the past bull market, I saw people that had a core of Bitcoin or Ethereum, whatever it is, before that goes to 180 grand, they don't rotate 20 to 40 grand out, okay, across 30 coins. They rotate 25 grand in one coin, 37 in the other coin, 26 in the other coin, and then they don't want to get out because now, I've lost my Bitcoin, I've got to hold all these. See what I mean? That is now they've just disintegrated into nothingness. If only they had a friend telling them, hey, man, all of these, there's appropriate sizings for everything. That's why I literally call them lottery tickets. Well, now you got a friend like me, friends. Remember, how it started, how it's going, okay? How it started, how it's going. I wonder what the next year looks like because I think we're just getting started, to be honest. I don't know. Oh, just getting started might be me. Nah, like actually, we're still cheap. We're still 11x away from flipping Cardano. We're still 16x away from flipping XRP. Have you seen the XRP ledger, friends? Actually, don't. If you go see it, I'm afraid you'll go buy even more PulseChain, PulseX, and HEX. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.